The voice of the recipient. What do Jesuit priests, Oprah Winfrey, and the Gates Foundation have in common? They are all part of the diverse group of non-government players acting privately in international development aid with the aim of reducing global poverty. We've all heard the pleas for donations to help change the world. Appeals go out to private citizens to help others in need. Yet, like you, I ask myself, what is this work achieving? Funding and implementing organizations produce reports, but most of these have a vested interest in highlighting the successes and minimizing failures. My research seeks to provide insights using a different lens, one that is often neglected. I'm investigating private aid from the perspective of those at the receiving end. What is the recipient experience of privately funded aid? Let's take a closer look at private aid. Ideally, it has the potential to be flexible, responsive and nimble, apolitical, non-bureaucratic, with a capacity for innovation and risk-taking. Government aid, also known as official aid, has been widely criticized. Despite decades of effort and trillions of dollars spent, eliminating global poverty has not been achieved. In the past, private aid was a relatively small contributor to development efforts, but that is changing. In 2012, private funding from developed economies to countries with developing economies was estimated at $59 billion US. This is less than half of the $138 billion invested in official aid, but it represents significant and rising investment by private citizens in development aid. This research explores the nature, reach, and influence of private aid as it is perceived and experienced by the recipient. Where is the voice of the recipient? Using the exploratory case study method, I went to Moshi, a city at the foothills of Mount Kilimanjaro in Tanzania. Anonymous interviews were conducted. Anonymity encouraged research participants to not only share their views on successes, but also their views on failures. Many factors could influence the recipient experience. One factor is whether the theory of change, or the guiding principles that drives donor intent, makes a difference to recipients. Analysis of what is working and what is not working from a recipient perspective provides important knowledge towards improving implementation of development aid. This is necessary for the sector to mature, develop, and grow through collective learning by examining success and failures. This research adds an important and neglected voice, the voice of the recipient.